2 of the Iowa Girls High School State Basketball Tournament is here, so why waste any more time? Sports Force's Jason Moeller has all the action from Des Moines.
After a wild first day filled with upsets galore, the second day here at the IGHSAU State Basketball Tournament is sure to be a rowdy one, as we have 3 Siouxland teams battling for a spot in the semifinals. We'll start with the 6th-seeded Sioux Center Warriors taking on the 3rd-seeded West Marshall Trojans, but don't tell that to Sioux Center. They come out blazing hot, and it's a Corey Harold for the corner 3 as they jump out to a 9-2 lead. Later on, out on the break, Tatum Schmalbeck goes inside to Reagan Jansen, who holds steady and picks up 3 the old-fashioned way. Blue and orange keep it going in the second. A little triangle action, post to wing to corner, back to McKenna Walhoff in the post. She gets the turnaround J to fall. It's a 25-point Warrior lead. Closing seconds of the half, West Marshall's Katie Ryerson hoists one up and in from deep, but Sioux Center still leads 43-21 at the half. Second half, more of the same. Willow Bleeker with the dish to Margot Scheidemann for 2, and the Warriors can feel it now. Fourth quarter, Macy Schmalbeck is the 10th Warrior on the board with this bucket, and there's no doubt about it. The Sioux Center Warriors advance to the semifinals with a 79-53 victory.
Yeah, I mean, we just come out and just kind of got after it defensively and got some energy, and we just built from there. It just kept going. So really give the girls a lot of credit. I mean, big environment like this, but they didn't play it like it was. It's just another game, so give them a lot of credit.
Sioux Center moves on to the semifinals, where they will play Solon on Thursday at 3:15. But we'll head up to Class 4A. Bishop Heelan taking on Cedar Rapids Xavier in a rematch of last season's championship game. Early first quarter, Brooklyn Stanley drives, turns, kicks to Jada Newberg for the corner 3, and Heelan goes up 5-2 early. Later on, it's 7 seconds or less here. Maddie Demke heaves one to Stanley, who picks up the bucket, putting the Crusaders up by 1. Second quarter, here's Kentley Meese driving hard to the rack for the deuce. Heelan still up by just 1, though. 2 minutes left in the half. Stanley hands off to Newberg, who pulls up from the top of the key and buries it. Third quarter, the floodgates open up. Meese tosses to Demke from the corner. It's good. Heelan's up by 21 now. In the fourth, look at Lauren Peck cutting through the defense like scissors through paper for the bucket, and the Bishop Heelan Crusaders clobber Xavier, advancing 63-37.
I mean, it's just what we were hoping for, and all this built up anger and just frustration with our last 2 games against them. We took it out tonight, and we really played well, and I'm very proud of our team for what we did. This is what we worked for the whole season.
The Crusaders will take on North Polk Thursday. Tip is set for 6:45 in Des Moines, Iowa. Jason Moeller, KTIV Sports Force.
And we'll wrap up our Day 2 coverage with Sibley Cheatham taking on Regina Catholic. The Generals get out running as the ball goes from Elena Wingate to Olivia Hench to Zoe Ackerman for the deuce to get the scoring started. Later on, it's Madison Brower receiving the pass, driving middle and kissing it off the glass for 2. Sibley takes a 10-2 lead. Closing seconds of the first, ball pops loose here, winds up in the hands of Morgan Miller, who fires and it goes. It makes it 10-7 at the end of 1. Second quarter now, Brower kicks it to Ackerman, who hits it from downtown, and the Generals are moving on, taking the win 60-39.
Having the community behind us is amazing. Personally, I didn't really think there's going to be that many people, but when you walked in, when you ran out and hearing all that cheering, I was like, okay, let's go, let's get it started. And I think Friday is going to be the same thing, and I think that is really helpful for us to keep us going, and that just lifts our energy up as well.